What's up, people? It's me. I feel like yakking a little bit this morning. It's 17th of September, Saturday morning. I'm up so early that it's still dark out, but it's a rainy morning. As much as I love the sun in the morning, I like rainy days too and rainy mornings. This is a pleasant one so far. It's just, it's not a heavy storm. It's just raining. So I appreciate the interaction, people. I do enjoy hearing your thoughts and comments. Very much, I do. Thank you. And thanks for being decent human beings in this corner of the internet. We need to try to spread like wildfire in this really mad world that we live in that is just so strange and crazy. Speaking of, I'm going to share a quick video that I made last night in regards to my neighbors. I've been living in this house for about 30 years now, and when I first bought it and moved in, my neighborhood was totally black, a few whites, and it's slowly becoming very Mexican, which people are fine with me, you know. I love people, but this video of this loud music, you know, I'll play it here. I'm making this video because this is bullshit. I'm at home. I can barely hear my stereo. I don't understand why these people are doing this. They're like a block away. That's fucking ridiculous. Fuck. To me, that's just really inconsiderate. I don't care who. It's not about ethnicity. It's inconsiderate. You know, just blasting for hours that loud. It's inconsiderate. I don't appreciate it at all. So, but I can't complain because I'm the bad guy if I complain. And God forbid I would call the police to complain about noise. They wouldn't do anything. So, I wanted to share that. Okay? Notice, no malice. Okay? The complaint is about the noise, not the people. Get it straight, because we have so many dumbasses and people with bad intentions taking things out of context and spinning stuff and just causing a lot of problems. And it's just really, I think, out of control. It's, you know, the media doesn't help. And politicians are doing it horribly. They spin everything. It sucks. So I didn't know this was coming out. So when I saw that it came in yesterday, I went and grabbed it right away. I don't sleep on Miles Davis. Now, someone, I can't remember the name, I don't know if they watch anymore, but someone gave me a bunch of CD bootlegs of Miles. A bunch. Now, I was thinking to myself, I already had a bunch of bootlegs already, and I thought to myself, well, I probably got them all now. No, none of this is on those bootlegs. That's what happened. The Bootleg Series, Volume 7, 1982 to 1985. I'm real happy with this. And I dare say that the record company ought to be real happy with this, because on this it encapsulates two sides of Miles. The commercial side and the funk side, the real deal, the part that we hardcore Miles Davis fans love. So what I'm saying is that it's a double album, and there's an alternate version of, he did the covers of Time After Time and Human Nature, those two big hits, Cyndi Lauper and Michael Jackson. But also on here, he did Tina Turner's What's Love Got to Do With It, and it's pretty nice. So what I'm saying is, there's that commercial aspect of this album for light listeners that will appeal. Then there's the second album where it's the funk, and there's a really good John McLaughlin solo on, is it Katya? where it starts off tentative, where McLaughlin starts off like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But that's how he operates with Miles. We don't know what's going to happen next. And sure enough, after a while, it takes off and it blazes. It's great. I was surprised when I got down there to Homer's to pick it up because there was only one copy out in the bins. I doubt that that's the only copy they got in, but I was saying to myself, well, if it is, I'm sure glad I went and got it. White vinyl. This is probably not limited edition, but that's nice. It's nice. So that's my new vinyl, and that's my review. I recommend this. And yes, it is true that Miles Davis, when I was a little boy, came to our house to see my dad. Miles Davis has been to my house. Yesterday I had company, and it was music related, and so I had a good music business day yesterday. Didn't play a lot of music. Was focused on projects and my outline for my lecture. But one of the albums I played while I had company was my own album, Murphy, which I've kind of recently rediscovered. And it's interesting that this is the one that I messed up. In a way, I messed up. I like to try to keep extra copies of the records. I only have one of this. And I don't even have the test pressing. When I did do it for the funding campaign of this or something else? But I've sold and given away some test pressings over the years, and I'd lost track and ended up giving away all the test pressing of this, which kind of a drag for me. But I played it for company, and it was nice that they recognized, number one, right away, that it was my music. Nice vinyl there. If you got a copy of this, it's rare. But even as I played it for them, I was like, wow, this is good. It is. And consequently, I'm going to add at least one track from this to my set next week for the Lincoln Calling Festival. Originally, I was focused on almost all new stuff, but I'm going to do at least one from this album. Murphy. Yes, the name comes from memories of a friend, Murphy, from high school. And then also that illustration on the front, which I photoshopped from a couple of other images, reminds me of Murphy from RoboCop. That's really basically what I have to say this morning. I don't really feel like doing a poll or anything, or really trying to stretch to think, oh, I'll say this. Okay, I will do this. Okay, because someone was asking me, and I can respond, can I? Yes, I can. Oh, come on, where is it? Limitation. That took me, okay, here it is. So, I do not feel obligated to talk about everyone in the music world that passes. I don't feel obligated. If it's on my mind, I'll say something. I didn't say anything about Joey DiFrancesco. He passed away. He was a good musician. Ramsey Lewis recently passed away. I talked about that online. I used to have several Ramsey Lewis albums, but I just never played them. And so I just ended up keeping this one. Sun Goddess, and this is a good one. Earth, Wind, and Fire are on here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And I had the opportunity to meet and work for Ramsey Lewis on a show a long time ago. I was down in Lincoln working with my friend Tom Ware. Tom was working for Rainbow Sound, and so I was working as a gear humper, helping with stage monitors for a Ramsey Lewis concert. And So as we're setting up and everything, Ramsey was there for the sound check. He was so nice, and he hung out with me while he was waiting for some things to happen. It was so nice because he treated me like a peer. You know, I was a grunt. You know, I'm just like a, basically a roach behind the scenes. But he treated me just like, a friend, almost like a member of the band. That was very refreshing. Rest in peace, Ramsey Lewis. I like to share a little shit like that. And I have a CD by Joey DeFrancesca. I'll have to look at. I haven't played it in a while because the style that he plays in is like it's not what I'm drawn to. I think you certainly kind of catch that, But may they rest in peace, and anyone else that we've lost, and we lose them all the time. Always losing someone. It's just part of the deal. Okay, people, have a good Saturday, Sunday. Let me know how you're doing.